tolerances and what have you.
Hey, when we came up in here and you went straight for the sanitizer, I was like, my dude, like that's how you do.
Yo, but it's just now
we
that
made it
it's
a
just like a
routine
habit. You know what I mean? I made it a part of a habit. You know what I'm saying? So,
which is a good
I'm
habit
even
anyway.
Yeah, true. So I'm even at home. I wash my hands way more. I might not even be doing nothing. You know?
Hey, how you feel about everybody with the
I'm all for it, son. I was probably one of the first people.
You was one of
I'm like, if we gotta go to the kid and play leg kick, don't do that, son.
Hey, but okay, here's
Like,
my
what's up,
other thing.
dude?
My little brother,
That's 6 feet
he's
right
he's like a love personality.
Yeah.
And so he's one of those people that like when he sees you, he hugs you.
I got my back, brother.
No, I feel you. And I got aunts that's like that.
Yeah.
I'm more of a dapper. Like I feel like
I'm a dapper, but I feel what you're saying. I'm a dapper into a hug type of dude.
Yeah, I'm a dapper.
Yeah.
I'm a dapper, and I feel the loss of that human connection.
I do and I don't. Because like I feel like right now, because everybody's on the same thing, I feel like when I do it,
when
like,
you do the elbow,
joint, I feel like what's happening right now, because I'm a firm believer of like when you give me the dap, I look into your eyes. There's respect.
True.
And I know there's a lot of people who would give you dap and they just dap you. They're not looking at you.
Yeah.
So like right now, I feel like more people are doing that. Like, yo, what's up, brother?
Right in the eye.
So
yeah,
you gotta be like,
yeah.
There's more of like a facial joint, like, and
Right.
I noticed like I don't even think I've ever had a what's up or yo, like it ain't.
Yeah. Ain't nobody's lazy with the elbow.
That ain't lazy.
Nah,
like,
you ain't lazy with the elbow.
I feel like right now, to me, like I said, I feel like it's bringing more people together on it than.
True.
Yo, what's up, my brother? How you feeling right now? I'm good. Or everybody I'm doing it with is like, yo. You know, it's more like, so.
Yeah, nah, I get that.
Look at that. Like now that you're gonna go out,
you
keep
the
it.
elbow.
Just keep the elbow.
Because
eye contact.
I ran into somebody at
More respect.
Walmart and it was a brother I hadn't seen in a minute, and he had his mask on, and him and his lady, and they was walking by. I was like, "Hey, bro, good to see you." He was like, "Good to see you too." And we elbowed it up there, like we literally did the elbow and chucked the deuces and walked by. But that moment was,
you know what I mean? Like,
that's.
what if people never handshake before and did all that? And before that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, cause you gotta remember. Fist pumping and all that's only like how many years old? What, 20 maybe?
Yeah. Well, what was like the 80s when the fist pumping or the 90s?
Were we doing it in the 80s? I don't remember we were doing it in the 80s.
Maybe. No, it was the 90s.
Yeah, but it had,
90s.
I like, and then it's crazy because I'm thinking higher learning. Like,
yeah.
So it was like probably early 90s. Like,
yeah.
So you figured like all of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just
because remember Fresh Prince and they had the because that was the development. So all right,
because people start getting into all the other stuff until like
that's what I'm saying.
Like double, like what's up, homie? Like
yeah.
So probably 90s.
Do you think we're gonna lose a lot of handshakes? Because sports is gone right now, and sports was kind of maintaining the handshake.
Yeah, like they were the ones that were really bringing that joint to another level.
They was maintaining like, because you saw football players, they would get the end zone, and then they would dap each other up and do a little dance.
Right. Like is the handshake era over?
Is the handshake era over?
I don't know.
Like because I got mad handshakes with people that I don't know if I ever do again.
So this takes you to what movie was that? Remember, and it was supposed to be like it was the future time. Was it Judge Dredd? Remember Judge Dredd, right?
Yeah.
Was
Sylvester Stallone? Yeah.
All right. So remember when they had the sexual scene where they're supposed to have sex and they put the things on their head, type something, right?
My God! Yes. So okay, hold on. For those that haven't seen the movie, for some reason this movie is based out into the future, and Judge Dredd, which is Sylvester Stallone, he plays the character where he's from the past. Somehow he wakes up in the future. I think they might have froze him or something like that. They needed him.
Take down Wesley Snipes, who was like this dude in the future who he was like the only person that
Exactly. So when they woke him up, he hooks up with this girl and they going after Wesley, and then there's a sex scene where they about to do it, but instead of like having sex like we know, she's like got him putting on like this helmet thing, and they're like, I guess
it was real. Like,
they're trying to take on some emotion and stuff like that. And he put the thing off, was like, yo, this is not how we did it.
So that's like one of those things.
So are we getting to the point to where we're socially distancing ourselves so much?
Right, and social, like, to be honest with you, so with saying all of this, at the same time, now I'm gonna go on to something like where scientifically stuff's been proven.
Okay.
Where you have orphans, right? Where what was that? Was that Romania or back in the day? I forget where it was, but there was like an area where they had like thousands of kids or hundreds of kids who was orphans, and they showed where they didn't have daily touch.
Right.
And it showed like how not hugging someone could kill you. Like
yeah.
So it's just,
and it makes you cold.
So exactly, that's what I was getting to. So that gets us to a point where we become really cold, or there's this social distancing. Does that really bring will that bring on some type of distancing from everyone? Like, does that how are things going to change in the long run?
Right. Like, because again, I'm more of a social personality, so like I can literally be in public around 20 people and say what's up to everybody just because I'm like, yo, what up? You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be a full conversation, but like, I can, make eye contact or greet or whatever else.
Parties, clubs, like how's that change?
That could get to the point to where people can be around somebody and you could just not even know that they exist.
Right.
We could have been around somebody for years and then not know they exist.
How they be having silent parties where there's no music, everybody got on headphones.
Yeah. Straight up.
No, I don't know if I can do that.
That's wild. Are
you having fun?
Right.
Dude, come on, man.
No.
That's social distancing to me.
No. That is not cool.
It's all in my ears, but I don't know. I'm not really
cool.
for it. I mean, right now, it seems like it's bringing people together, but in the long run, the separational anxiety might just really have people jacked up.
That's real.
Or do you get to the point where you just, it makes people more hardened to where, you just care more about your family and you start F everybody else. Like,
real talk.
Yeah, there's like so many angles to it, man. You know what I mean?
Real talk.
Quarantining. Like, you getting quarantined really from individuals. Like, it's just not from a virus. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah. You getting quarantined from life itself.
And they don't have an outlook on when it's gonna stop. You know what I mean? To not know, to me, is the fear of it all. You know what I'm saying? Like the dying, of course, but to not know, how long is this gonna be around? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, for one point, it was like, I lost or got laid off for temporarily to my job, but and then to see how it's not just me, it's like hundreds of people just at my job. But then to see at first for me it was like, yo, how am I gonna pay my bills? How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? Right? And then it comes to a point where you're like, yo, I'm not the only one going through this. So it's like it for me, it lessened it a little bit because it's like
lessen the blow.
Yeah, because I'm not thinking how am I gonna get this bread to take care of everything? Granted, I've saved some money, but at the same time, it's like I'm not the only one going through this. So it's a bigger picture at the rental office or the mortgage thing where it's like, okay, they're trying to help all of us out. Where before, again, my worry was, yo, they're gonna kick me out. How am I gonna be able to boom? But I don't know. It's just it's not worth worrying over. That worry it's not even worth it, man. Honestly, at this point,
No, I ain't trying to worry about
anything. Yeah, man. It's crazy though. It's crazy. It's just how will life exist?
You definitely see it
a week from now.
Yeah.
You look at it like a week from now, 2 weeks from now.
Or like how even the automotive industry.
Oh man,
the automotive industry is taking probably one of the biggest hits out of everybody. Ain't nobody buying no cars.
Nothing. I mean, right now you probably can get one for a great price.
Oh yeah.
Everybody trying to keep every dime in their pocket.
But you probably could go and get like a $5,000 car for like $2.
Yeah. Right. I mean, a 40. You probably get a 40,000 for like 20.
Yeah, you get everything's half off.
Yeah. Wow, man. Well, you know, at the end of the day, we all gonna get through this, man. It's just a matter of keeping your head straight. And,
Straight up, man. I'm praying for a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
You know, those having to deal with, you know, all these situations and all of that. My biggest thing too is because and saying though there's people out there that need like certain prescriptions and certain drugs, and they're having a difficulty getting stuff.
Yeah.
I guess mail and stuff like that has been moving slower.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything.
And so, you know, that's where it's hard. Yeah. It's like, man.
You think about how many little different things we haven't talked about in this, you know, this amount of time.
Yeah.
Just different, you know, people's situations.
Yeah.
Prescriptions has gotta be.
Oh, I already know.
This might sound funny and crazy at the same time with you saying that, like. But like, think about someone who's like did like a transgender situation.
Oh, and they gotta take their stuff that's going through their change.
Or you like can't take nothing no more.
Right.
You was a dude going to be like
a girl,
female.
yeah, and then now.
Right now you got that beard back.
Oh man. Kenji ain't right, y'all. He ain't right.
But yo,
they said your beard coming back.
That go back to the mask thing we was talking about.
You had your titties got hard.
Right. You ain't had them before, they was going away.
Right.
Right, your chest hairy again. Yo, you starting to look like Hakeem again.
Right.
You know? That's crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But it's real, man.
Yeah.
You know, God is good. We try to make this, just make the best of it.
Make it happen. Hey, okay, here's something. I mean, and this is hitting heavy because this hits at home too. But I know there's a lot of people, you were talking about dealing with layoffs and dealing with businesses going out. But I know there's a lot of people like in the music industry that are musicians, whether y'all play instruments or whether y'all DJs or performers, creatives. And I mean, the whole world, as far as we know it, like the gig world has completely shut off. And, you know, a lot of our incomes, like, that's over with. You know, and there's those that having to take that hit. Yeah. And, you know, I'm feeling for people like that, you know, having to take that hit.
Yeah, because who's to say once this thing is over, how long is it going to take us to get back? Just to have people start going out to the parties or to the clubs and just...
Or will you trust it, or will another disease come back right after it?
Or just the same one, a relapse.
Man, I never even thought about the relapse. Yeah, straight
you know what I'm saying? Like, they just talking about right now, just once everybody get it and pass through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't not talking about that.
Because then wasn't it influenza? You know, the flu. Yeah. When it first came out, when they finally got it taken care of, then it like the flu is taking so many different strains and
because it was like H1N1.
I think so. There's like swine flu and bird flu. Like there's so many different versions of the flu. I don't even know. I'm not a scientist, so I don't know if these are real or not. Like as far as like the strain of flu, but I do know that diseases can get stronger and hurt you more.
I mean, just look at the coronavirus has been a virus that's been around for a long time. People just hearing and they thinking like this is just one strain of
different strains. Different strains.
Like it might have been COVID-1.
Right.
Not this is 19.
Yep.
Like you know
it could have been COVID-4. Right. They had the cure for COVID-4.
Right.
And then
it outgrew itself.
Yep. It mutated. But then also too is sometimes when you find the cure for something, that's what makes it grow stronger. Right. So it's not even necessarily that we find the complete cure. It's just that we done just held it at bay until it
got dormant.
Till it mutated into its venom form. Right. We are venom. I'm sorry.
Real talk, man. You know, just to a point where it takes over that and just reactivates.
Yep. It then pulled in and just made it that much stronger. Like, it's crazy.
Man. Wow.
But yeah, man.
That situation.
But I gotta get over here to this store, bro.
Yep, same here. Everybody gonna make that
we didn't put in a couple hours. We gonna cut this episode up.
But you'll make sure y'all tune into us.
Yeah.
You know.
We don't know what this is yet. We just chopping it up. This is
the pilot.
Yeah, this chop it up pilot.
Yeah, this is the pilot. So you know, we'll definitely make sure on the beginning of this episode you'll see the name of the show. And
And the thing about it
we'll
is,
name this podcast later.
Yeah, we're two creative minds, and so like you're gonna see stuff from us popping out all the time. Like
this is about to be a podcast.
Yeah, so we gonna do stuff. I'm gonna stay active because I'm not one of the people that like just like to sit at home.
Yeah, so. Look, I look at it like this. My car is my safety net that gets me to where I gotta get to. So if it's to get me here and then I'm at the location and we back here podding, we here.
I see you in your car, man.
Yo, real tough. Yeah. I'm not. See, I don't have the Lysol like and all that in my car.
Yeah,
but
I got Lysol.
I used to have like the concentrated one in my car. Yeah. But it just smelled so strong. Like, I was like, I gotta get this hospital stuff up out of here. So now it's just a matter of me spraying my handles down. I'm like, inside of it's clean. You know what I mean? For the most part. If I then spray myself down, then you know what I mean?
Straight up. But I got some of that sanitizer. I just boom, and then wipe it, hit the wheel. Yeah. Let's go.
That's Dig it. So make sure y'all tune in. I'll let y'all later.
Y'all stay safe out there. Yeah. I don't want to hear about any of our people.
Right. Now's the time to really stay in. It's starting to spike now.
And check in on your people too. That's my biggest thing is like, sometimes we don't talk to each other all the time with everybody that you care about, but this is the time where you do need to check in with your folks, your grandmas and your grandpas and the people that you love and your family members, your cousins, your nieces, your nephews, your aunties, all of them.
Those folks, and I know it's like those folks where you be like, you look at the phone and you're like, I'm gonna call my aunt tonight.
Right.
In the night, I'll call tomorrow. Make that call tonight.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real. I mean, it's even send a text. It's so easy just to holler at somebody.
Especially when your inner's telling you to make that call. They may need that call.
That's real.
That's real. Real talk.
That's real.
All right. Well, look, y'all be easy. Be safe. All right.